B'siyata d'shmaya. With the help of Hashem, I want to speak about Parshas Vayeshev. In Parshas Vayeshev, the Torah Kedosha, the Holy Torah, goes on to tell us the story of how Yaakov Avinu settled in Mitzrayim. The Torah Kedosha used the language Vayeshev Yaakov be'eretz migorei aviv be'eretz Canaan Eile toldos Yaakov Yoseif. Which are the children of Yaakov? Is Yoseif and Shvayis. So the question is obvious. Yaakov had many children. So why is it told us Yaakov is Yoseif and Shvayis Rishona? So Rashi answers, Ele Toldos means Ele Yishuveyim Begilguleim Atcheborech Lal Yishuv. This is the rolling. They rolled until they came to Mitzrayim, to settle in Mitzrayim for 210 years. Siba Rishona, the first reason for that Gilgul, for that rolling, Yoseif and Shvayis Rishona. Because Yosef was 17 years old, and he did what he did, and he had a problem with his brothers, etc., and Kinevasina. And that what caused to come to Mitzrayim. Another Pshat Rashi says that the main son of Yaakov was Yosef, because that's the reason he got married. He had the same stories, the same problem in his life. Or is an opposition to Vayeshev. Vayeshev Yaakov wanted to settle down. He wanted to have tranquility and relaxation. And the opposition for Yeshev is Yosef. Ele told us Yaakov, Yosef, because of Yosef, he had problems and he wasn't able to sit b'shalom because tzaddikim want to sit b'shalom, and Hashem says, you want to have both worlds, you want to have olam haba, and those olam haba is not enough. You have olam haba, you want to sit b'shalom in this world, which means if you're going to sit shalom, you have less olam haba. And I want you, since you was olam haba, I want to give you more. So you may more problems, more nisyonos, they come closer to Hashem, and they have more olam haba. Those are the Pirushim of Rashi, El Tolos Yaakov Yosef. Which is very strange. He had many other children. So we said, what we said, is the cause of his Gilgulim, Tolos means Gilgulim, or is the main child, or he's the one that caused him problems, in opposition to Vayeshev. I want to explain something that's very important. There's a Gemara in Shabbos that says that really, even without the story of Yosef, HaKadosh Baruch Hu promised Avraham Avinu that his children will go to exile. And if it wasn't for the story of Yosef, the Gemara in Shabbos says HaKadosh Baruch Hu would pull Yaakov Avinu and his children to Mitzrayim b'shalshelaot shel barzel. Knows what shalshelet? Shalshelet is a chain of metal. Which means, if it wasn't for the story of Yosef HaTzadik and the way Hashem turned it around, and Yaakov, when he came down with honor, with promise, with honor because Son became a king, since Hashem had to fulfill the promise or the punishment that he told Avraham Avinu because he is Vameida, Hashem told them his children were going to have to inherit the land. Says, how do I know? So he had a lack of emunah. So Hashem said, your children will be in exile for 400 years. As if it wasn't for the story of Yaakov, Yoseif, Yaakov Avinu's children, we had to be in Mitzrayim. So how Hashem will get to Mitzrayim? By chain of metals. Which means the result had to be there anyway. Now let's think about it. What is the message of Chazal here? We have a whole Vayeshev, Miketz, Vayechi. We have so many parshas that goes on to explain all the Gilgulim, how Yaakov Avinu suffered and how he rolled down to Mitzrayim and how the Jewish people settled in Mitzrayim. When Chazal teach us that it could have done totally different way, could have been done in a very harsh, hard way, that Yaakov Avinu somehow be captured and his children, and will be captured and be chained with chains of metal and being pulled to Mitzrayim by Shalosh Shel Barzel. So if I want to ask you, according to this Gemara, what happened to Yaakov Avinu through Yoseif, Adarabeh? Some of it was hard, but some of it was very good. He came to Mitzrayim with a free will. He heard his son is a king. There's hunger in Eretz Yisrael and there's food in Mitzrayim. And his son supports him. He has dreams, he fulfills the dreams, etc. And this is something, a very big lesson for ourselves and our lives. When a person, before he's born, it says in the Zohar Kodesh, that when Hashem takes the Neshama, he's mitachas lekisa hakovod, that's where the Neshamas of tzaddikim being stored, Nishmas Yisroel, under the chair of Hashem, the chair of honor. Hashem takes the Neshama, and he asks the Neshama, are you want to be part of this journey? There's many journeys, there's many, there's positions for work. You can become a cleaner. There's a position in Diaspora Yeshiva, they're looking for a rabbi, they're looking for somebody who cleaned the food, the kitchen. There's positions, which means journeys in life. And they ask you, do you want to take this position of this journey of life? And this will be a tikkun for you. You have an option. You do certain deeds, you gain life. You do not such good deeds, you lose life. The journey is there. You cannot change a journey. But you have an option through this journey to fix your neshama and to get to the utmost what you need to get to. Sometimes you have fights between neshamas. This neshama says, I want that position. Or says, I want the position. Hashem has to decide which neshama goes through, but they ask the neshama. And the neshama has to agree to go through that journey. There's a famous story with my sister. She lived long. My sister, my father, bless his memory, had a daughter, which is my sister, that she's crippled. She was born crippled and she had a lot of problems in her life. She had, 20, 15 operations, sometimes she was in the hospital even a year and a half, 2 years straight. She had a lot of problems when she was a little girl. Whatever it was, a lot of problems. So, my father heard that one of the biggest mekubolim of the generations, some people came over to him, they were crippled, and he gave them a bracha and he davened for them and they stopped walking. It was open miracles. I don't know if it was Baba Sali or Av Kaduri. Baba Sali. Who knows? One of those big mekubolim, big tzaddikim. So my father took my sister to Baba Sali. He said, listen, I have a crippled daughter. She suffers a lot. Give her a bracha that she can walk. So the Baba Sali tells my father, and he says, wait a second, I'm willing to do it. But let's ask the girl if she wants. What? So my father runs away. My sister's in the back door. He says, hey, the Baba Sali's asking, are you want to walk? You want to bracha or not? So My sister looks at my father, she says, no. If HaKadosh Baruch Hu created me cripple, must be this is my journey, and this is my tikkun in my life. And if he'll give me a bracha to walk, so I'm not doing my goal. My father almost fainted. Mamash almost fainted. Came white. He had a rundown of sugar. He was almost Mamash physically fainting. Couldn't believe it. So the Baba Sali said, you see, the girl doesn't want. It's an amazing story. It's a true story. My sister was a young girl. She was maybe 12, 11, 13 years old, little girl.
She learned a lot of Mussar from her.
Must be. Unbelievable. The journey that a person falls in his life, even is born crippled, is born awkward, stupid, smart, beautiful. Certain people are born beautiful. They're strong body, tall, with muscles, who knows what, beautiful, in the face, who knows what. And that causes them to have a lot of problems with girls. They have taiva to girls, and that's their thing all day long. They're dealing with girls, they have to fight with that Yisroel. That's their journey. And they have to overcome that. Certain people born with gaiva problems, with anger problems. They're born always the angry. They have that very short fuse, they say. They're very angry. That's their journey. This is their journey. Certain people born smart, love to learn, good heart, but they build gaiva under the thing. They build gaiva because they see they're smarter than others, and they have very good nature. So they're nisonis to be a real of and to learn Lishma and have other problems. Everyone has his own journey. And according to your journey, Hashem gives your life, your situation in your life according to your journey. You're born to such parents, and such area, and such position, and such body, and such emotions, and such character, such beauty, such money. Everything has been all set up for you. It's in your choice. Now what is your choice? Let's now make a rewind to Yaakov Avinu. Yaakov Avinu in his life, he could have made the wrong choice, and he would be dragged down to Egypt with chains of metal, like a slave being captured in a war, and dragged like a slave, like Yoseif being sold in a cave, and dragged down. Yaakov Avinu, B'chiram and Kol, and the whole his family, not only Yoseif, the whole family, dragged down there and be like slaves. Not be like, to be slaves. Like in the end, the Jewish people last 80 years, they were slaves. But most of the 210 years, they came Bechavai, and they were like kings, or family of the kings. Depends on your choice. The journey doesn't change. But how that journey is going to be, and what way, you have to be in Mitzrayim. The journey to come to Mitzrayim, you have to. This is what Hashem decided, He promised Avraham Avinu, this is it. The question is, you have to come to Israel from America, that journey, how are you going to be? Where are you going to stop? In Diaspora Yeshiva, in Yeshiva, learning Torah? What is your choice? That's your choice. The fundamentals, the way Hashem brought you with such type of family, with their body, which emotion, which character, beauty, money, all that, it's decided from Hashem. It's nothing with you. Same thing as wealth. You see people that whatever they touch. I was the other day and I was talking to this guy, and I know this guy for many years. He's a fundraiser. He became a very wealthy man. And a rabbi walks into a rich man. I know many rabbis, 100 rabbis walked in with rich man. They take $1,800 on the person, $3,600. He goes in, he takes $180,000, $360,000. The same person, in the same amount of time. He has a siyata d'ishmaya. Whatever he turns, it's 10 times, 100 times more, 1,000 times more, whatever he touches. So I told his Gaboim, we see, is Nigzar B'Shamayim. They all said, you're right. It's a Gzeir B'Shamayim. They see it clearly. That Hashem made a decree for him to become rich. He was born an orphan, 5-6 years old, his parents died, he was raised there, whatever he had, a hard life. Hashem gave him a ton of wealth, but it's a matona and a gzeir, that's his journey. Now how he's going to use the money, or how he's going to get the money. Beisu, he's going to steal, rob, lie, fake out the people, that's already a different story. But that he will be rich is a gzeir, that's his journey. So you have to know, in your life, your personal life, whatever Hashem brought into the world, situations and the futures, it's on Hashem's will. That's your journey. Are you going to use the opportunity of your journey to take every situation and to elevate that situation and do Hashem's will to that degree? And be happy with your journey? And be excited about your journey? Imagine your whole journey of life will be static. Every day is the same. The whole life is the same. Will be boring. Wow. You understand Hashem gave you a journey? Let's see what's the journey of God that He's giving me today. Wow, what a challenge. I'm going to now win the challenge because I know Hashem is giving me this challenge and it's all for my benefit. And that's my journey. Wow. Today, this morning, I'm waiting to see Hashem's journey. I'm not going to be angry. I'm going to be a kind person, do chesed, tizah, whatever your nisoyin is. And you're all excited to fulfill Hashem's will in your personal journey. And you're angry because you know that's part of Hashem's master plan for you. The fact is you were born to this family, this father, this mother, this wealth, this beauty, this strength, this character, whatever it is, this color, whatever, that's the fact. And you understand that and you value it and you appreciate that. And you're there excited to do Hashem's will. Vayeshev Yaakov, Eile Toras Yaakov Yoseif. Because Yaakov was a tzaddik. So then what happens? His whole history came, his son Yoseif, and he taught him Torah, and he was in Ben Zikunim, and the whole story is all part of the journey. That what? That had to happen. That because Yoseif Yaakov Avinu was a tzaddik, so he had a much easier journey. Every step of the journey was easier for him. Or a certain tikkun, because he was a tzaddik, so Hashem gave it away that his tikkun be greater and stronger and more powerful. This is the lesson we have to learn for ourselves. I hope with this will give you strength, as Rabbi Shlomo used to say. When a person understands that his life is a journey preordained from before, and he was only there to make the right decisions in his steps of his journey, in his stops of his journey, then a person cannot become depressed. It's just happy. Be matzliach.